Wonderful! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And Spark are champions! Good up, Pepe!
Goal! It doesn't get any better than that!
We are live here at Eddie Moray Stadium for the third home match of the spring season for Ironbound SC in the UPSL. This is the Northeast American South Conference of Premier level. So Ironbound, 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss in 5 matches for 8 points. They're a even 6 goals, 6 against for the goal differential. They are 5th out of 9 in the table. Passaic is 3 wins and 2 losses for 9 points. They are a +2 goal differential. They sit 2 places higher in 3rd in the conference. We were here for their last home match, Ironbound, when they drew Bulldogs SC 1-1. Their last match being 7 days ago on the 10th of May, that being Saturday. They lost at Lancaster 3-0. Lancaster, a team that, like New Jersey Alliance, has been up top, near the top in this conference of the Northeast American South. Ironbound were able to draw New Jersey Alliance back on their first match of the season, but did lose at Lancaster last weekend. As for Passaic, they started with a 2-game win streak. They won on the 13th of April versus Javier Velasco Soccer Academy, a clean sheet 2-0, and then scored 2 again in a 2-1 win at Philly Lone Star on the 19th of April. Then lost 2 in a row versus New Jersey Alliance the last weekend of April, 2-1. And then they lost 2-1 at Union, whereas Ironbound defeated Union 2-1 in their first home match. So similar results there. Last match on the 11th, 6 days ago, versus Pennsylvania Prime, a 5-4 high-scoring thriller for Passaic to get back in the win column. With this pattern, they would then be in store for a victory today. Union are trying to get back, Ironbound trying to get back on track to get their 3rd win of the season. I know it's very important for Coach Sergio Nobre. He's made it a big emphasis to win at home and get their record to 3-2-1. They started out strong, 2nd in the table. They were in last season, back in the fall of 2024. Ironbound trying to get back into a playoff spot. Still have this match and 5 more matches out of 10 in this season here in the spring. Passaic, though, were in the Premier for the first time in the fall when they went 2-2-6 for just 8 points. So they've already surpassed, or they've matched their point total. They did surpass 1 point, their total point total from the fall already, with still 5 matches to play for Passaic. And they were in Division 1 in the spring when they went 8-0-3, finished first in the Northeast American South in Division 1. That got them up to Premier. They're now in their 2nd season here at the Premier level. It is season number 4 for Ironbound. We'll have kit numbers and lineups as we start in a few moments. Kickoff is scheduled for 7 o'clock. We'll see if we start exactly at 7. If not, we'll be a few minutes delayed. Passaic, their bench is to our right. Ironbound to the left. They're going to be in their normal home kits. We'll be back in a few moments for the start live for the first half. So we are live now again, Eddie Moraes Stadium, Eastside High School in Newark. Ironbound going for a home victory. They would overtake Passaic with a result, with the 3 points. And we're getting underway. Andy Alvarez will touch it. This is Jason Chung, 17. Number 10, Edgar Abreu is in the midfield with Joser Amaya. This is turned over. This is 66 for Passaic. Samuel Epitime. Lozano, Frank Lozano. Right back for Ironbound. Try to pass for Alvarez, number 9. This is Nemay, left wing. Oliveira's on the right wing. And Matthew Escobar-Leon, number 8, is playing the number 6, the defensive midfield role. I believe Matthias Valone, number 14. Yes, he's the left center back. Sebastian Diaz, the left back, and Sabatin in goal. That's the 11 for Ironbound. Stretching ball, Passaic on the right side. Sun trying to gleam through. Still light enough this time of year. We still got some sunlight. Foul on Diaz as he was swiped down. Sabatin in the pink kit. Khalid Kawaic is number 1 in an orange kit for Passaic. Sabatin wearing the number 21 in between the sticks for Ironbound. Kawaic will turn it over to Lozano. Watched by Epitime. Lozano trying to make his way to the goal line. He's there, centered, up, header, 1-0. Very quick, Nicholas Nemay. The cross from Lozano, Nemay at the back post, across the face of the goal, his 3rd of the season, and it's an early 1-0 for Ironbound here at home. A very nice early lead to try and get back some of those wins here at home. Nicholas Nemay, goal in the first couple minutes, header. Not sure if there was a misread from Kawaic. There was a defender at the back post for Passaic that was not able to take out the shot. Number 4, Ernest Mitchell, is the left center back. Number 19, that is Jaden Wesley. He's the left back for Passaic. Caught here by Diaz. He's giving it away. Passaic, can they get a shot at Epitime? In the middle, no shot yet. Edge of the box for Passaic. Difficult to control pass, still with Passaic. Good tackle there from Abreu, very clean. Here's the counter for Ironbound. Has 3 teammates with him, Abreu, that are further forward. Spin move. He'll switch. Oliveira, too far. Right center back, Lautaro Sosa Mendoza. That being for Passaic, excuse me. Joseph Alba is the right back, number 3. Number 8, midfielder Peter Lynch. Also 11, JC Vizcaino. He looks to be the deepest of the midfielders. There's a touch from Vizcaino. Jamie Gonzalez was the target there, number 10. Danny Tobin, the striker, wearing the number 9. Epitime already said is the left winger. Alex Sencion, right wing. Actually, we see him here on the ball from Gonzalez. Last member, Juwan Ash, number 77. Or actually, I believe he was taken out of the starting lineup, excuse me. Wesley's in. He was originally written on the bench, but Wesley's starting number 19. We've got a throw in. Sencion in the corner, trying to win a corner, and it's going to be that. So first corner of the night for Passaic, first corner overall in the match between both teams. Ball's up. Over the head there of Mendoza. Throw in for Ironbound. It's won by Lynch. Mendoza. Or excuse me, that is Vizcaino. Trying to get a move. Stood up by Neme. Long throw. Tobin. Defended by Ballone. And it's a goal kick. Good defending. Not allowing a corner, gets a goal kick for his side. Over the head of Oliveira. Or that is Juwan Ash, 77. Epitime, overlap from Wesley. Middle, keeps it going Gonzalez, but a little behind Epitime. I think my mistake here is Joseph Alba, number 3, is not in the match. He starts the game on the bench. Trying for a slip in behind Diaz, coming over is Vallone. Offside. VAR assistant puts the flag up for an offside call. Leaves it for Vallone. It's a home debut for Matthias Vallone. Up and out from Mitchell. Amaya controls. Valone. Neme. Touch goes through. Pushed off the ball. Lynch. He's fouled. Off the header of Mitchell. Has to be careful with Alvarez there. And now he's giving it to Alvarez on the run against Mendoza and Vizcaino. Now stepping on top was Escobar Leon. Counter maybe. Into space. Here comes Passaic. Sencion still in his path. No foul. Diaz and as well as Chung coming over. Referee says play on. Abreu. Chung. You see the shadows here from the sun. Oliveira swing and a miss. He thought someone was behind him. Did that on purpose. Wesley, calm. Quick. Other side, Ash. Pretty calm here, Mendoza again. Slow play from Passaic. Mitchell. Epitime. Tackled off the ball, Escobar Leon. Lozano, better feet. Play out of pressure. Amaya, turn to Neme, the goal scorer for Ironbound. Neme didn't check his shoulder in time. He's dispossessed. Lozano keeps it for Ironbound. Chung. I don't think he made the right contact on the pass. Diaz. Forward. Too short for Neme. And now no foul. Passaic thought there was a foul on Diaz. Valone. Really good turn. Abreu. Wider. Neme. Abreu continues his run. Neme makes a move towards the box. Better defending on the slide tackle. Sencion. Doubled. Pass. Valone again in the lane. Amaya, good shoulder check. Lozano pops it up in the air. Tabon. Wesley with space on the left. Epitime will backpedal. And the ball hits a water bottle on the pitch and bounces over Epitime. Escobar Leon is deep into center backs. Abreu, half turn. Escobar Leon relocates. Amaya goes long down the wing for Neme. Can he keep it in? Over his reach. Kawaiik. Alvarez charging at him. Header Chung to Oliveira. Oliveira couldn't get it away. And now Wesley, the tackle. Sencion on the left now. Outside of his foot. Valone up in the air. Epitime. Lynch. Vizcaíno makes a move. Looking forward. Wesley. Pushed off by Lozano. Beautiful defending. Up the line. Straight out. Ball. I mean, it could have been put on a string there. Just rode the touchline all the way down to about the 40-yard line of Passaic's territory. You could hear Mitchell, at least we could up here, asking the assistant if the ball was out or not, and the assistant said no originally. Then, of course, it did actually go out for a throw-in, but that traveled a long ways. Valone. Tackled off. Escobar Leon. Now Valone steps back in. Amaya forward. Away from Oliveira. Slide tackle clearance. Ironbound would like to thank its sponsors, M Parts Worldwide, Salt Athletic, Heritage Barbershop, Reek Creations, Wiss and Company LLP, and Alliance Orthopedics and Footy Shop. We have a foul on Ironbound. As well with that, we have Salt, today's Game in Frame broadcast. Actually, we'll get back to Oliveira. Out of the reach of Amaya, too hard on the pass. It's sponsored by Salt Athletic. Salt made the world's freshest, most advanced cleat bag. The air case uses antimicrobial technology to block smell, making for odor-free car rides and houses. Salt is offering the Game and Frame community an exclusive discount. Scan the QR code to get 10% off and keep it fresh. Right side for Passaic. Diaz got a touch. Sencion back in the corner. Diaz defending. Sencion, short pass, back flick, shot, blasted over. Doesn't get a look for Sabatin. It's over the bar. Valone. Valone's pass forward is blocked out. Ash header. Couple headers now for Passaic. Epitime trying to bring it down. Away from Amaya. But Gonzalez can't stop the momentum of the ball, cleared to the other side. Lynch, and now Wesley go all the way back to the goalkeeper, Kawaiik. The teammate is now switched to the right. Sencion. Not as far as Lozano. Oliveira. Counter for Ironbound. Oliveira doesn't have the pace to beat Wesley. Tabone. Gonzalez, you can see the idea to play forward. Back to Tabone. This could be great passing. Lynch. Big foot there from Valon. Needed the breakup. Down the seam. Goal kick. Diaz is down on the turf. Trainer will come check out Diaz. Ironbound is going to use this as a water break. We'll see if Diaz needs to be substituted. Went down behind the ball. Can't see too much from over here. Jason Chung is the player who's standing over Diaz. Both teams now will go towards their benches. Drink of water for Diaz. Hopefully this isn't too serious. We do have Save of the Month nominees coming up. There's 6 of them for the month of April here from our coverage on Game in Frame. We're going to roll those candidates at halftime, the video, and we'll talk to you about how you can vote on our Instagram page. If you want to go look even now, you can go look on our Instagram page for the nominees from the month of April. Again, Save of the Month. So Diaz will stay on. So the ball will start at the goal line. Restart with the goal kick. Vizcaíno. Actually, Diaz did come off. Number 6 is in. That is Darius Holmes. So we have a new left back for the rest of the night for Ironbound. That will contribute to added time at the end of the first half. Mitchell Long ball. That ended up, the wind took that too far central. Chung just gets it away. Epitime causing Holmes to guard the ball, and now he's just committed a foul and a yellow just outside the box. Holmes' first action of involvement is a yellow card. But a 20-yard free kick. Teammate, good pace, bursts to the right. We've barely had any free kicks. We had the corner on the right side early for Passaic. This is the first free kick. Ironbound haven't had anything in terms of a corner or a normal free kick so far. A few in the wall. 4 in the wall for Ironbound. Referee backs them up 10 yards. Left foot. Shooting right at Sabatin, palmed it down, didn't catch it clean. It's blocked, and now it's in. Not dealt with by Sabatin or the defenders. And that's caused the goal here for Passaic, and they tie the match up at 1 as they clean up in front. Number 11, J.C. Vizcaino scores the goal. That is his second goal of the season for Passaic. Their 12th overall as a team. No runners there for Passaic. Sabatin, edge of the box, will let it work its way into the box to grab. Goal kick here for Sabatin. Got it back from Valone. Lozano shapes up Epitime. Lozano continues. Lost it, but in there is Edgar Abreu. Too high for Alvarez. Holmes. Chasing here Passaic. Trying to force a turnover. Oliveira down the line. A run by Abreu. Back heel tried to keep it in. Took a deflection. Lozano. No foul. He already had the assist on the first goal. He'll try and set up a second. It's off the bar. Off the post and out. Jose Amaya with the shot. Almost a second assist for Lozano, and it would have been a second goal for Ironbound. It's now back in transition. And now Lozano fouls Epitime. So foul, just about at the 50, right at the 50-yard line. Goal scorer Vizcaino. Mitchell wound up and over the top. Sails over Epitime. Sabadin has to be careful. It's with it. Passaic. Epitime will leave it for Wesley in the throw-in. No, fouled. Amaya. Thought he got it clean. Sabadin catches in front of Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Or this is Alvarez, excuse me. Wesley steps in front. He'll continue. Gets the pass from Epitime. Outside of Lozano. Still in play. Lozano header down Escobar Leon. Balón. Holmes Neme coming back to the ball. Tries up the line. Kawaiik. Oliveira first time up. Epitime in a battle with Abreu. Now Abreu helped out by Lozano. Stepped by Mitchell. Foul. Similar spot on this side for Ironbound where the free kick came on the opposite for Passaic. Right at the 10-yard marker. 20 yards out from the goal line. Oliveira, it's a shot, bounce to Kawaiik. Barely had to move. Pass behind Mitchell, 1-1 score, and Mitchell leaves it. Wasn't convinced with how well he could bring the ball in. So a throw in towards the corner flag for Ironbound. Oliveira. Over everyone, and may try to get there. Just put off by Ash. Ten minutes to go in the first half, 35 minutes completed. 1-1 score. Balón wins a header, and Abreu as well. Oliveira, touch to open himself up. Inside, another tackle in there. Sancion. Inside, Epitime. Out. Lynch to Sencion. He'll get there before the goal line. Lines it up. Fake. Got Lozano to bite. But Lozano stays with on the second attempt. Oliveira. Here's a chance. Header down by Mendoza. Sabadin has to judge. Got a header from Lozano. Touched by Alvarez. It's an awkward spin there. Pass was for Neme. Valone will go back to Sabadin. Amaya away from pressure. Pass though not completed. Foul on Escobar Leon. Free kick, Passaic. Their second free kick of the first half. Referee not allowing Vizcaíno to take it once in the appropriate spot where the foul occurred. Still 40 yards out from goal. In the box. Back heel shot. Mendoza is trying to stay with it and out. Amaya chipping. Oliveira, he's kept it in, making Wesley work. A slip on the turf. Now back to goal. Oliveira holding off Wesley. Switches the play. Neme onside. Can he get a second? Wider. Alvarez tap in. Goal 2-1. What a transition from Ironbound. All three attackers involved, and it's 2-1. Alvarez has a goal, and Neme has 2 goal contributions in the first half for a 2-1 lead. That's Alvarez's first goal of the season here in match number 6. Neme picks up an assist. There was a lot of room. Oliveira switching it to Neme. Patient enough to allow the pass, and Alvarez just had to put it up high above Quake, who is moving to his left. Alvarez puts it underneath the bar. 3 goals here in this first half. Again, there were 9 goals total in Passaic's last match. Ironbound, very limited goals. There's only been 10 total goals in 5 matches. Ironbound, that's goals for and against. So 12 goals in 5 matches. That's, of course, under 3 a game. We've already hit that mark. So exceed that. A teammate, Holmes, good range, but didn't pick up the ball. Center, can it be 2? It is! On the slide, great finish. It's Tobone, who is set up from the right side, and Sabadin was left out trying to judge either the cross or the shot, and he was behind both center backs for Ironbound, and a immediate response answer for Passaic, and now it's 2-2. That's Tobone's 4th goal of the season. He has 4 of the 13 for Passaic. Lozano runs into Sencion. No foul. Lozano trying to continue his efforts to win the ball back. So Alvarez is going to have to play right back. Wesley on the chase. Tobone. Lynch back to him, edge of the box, no shot yet. Will he open up for himself or someone else? Epitime. Not before converging defenders for Ironbound. Amaya. Away from Holmes to Epitime. Good diagonal. Epitime sizing up Holmes. Crosses him again. Beautiful footwork. One more. Blocked by Chung right in front of his goalkeeper. Tabone tries a volley. Epitime. Deflection. Wide. And a corner at the end for Passaic. Under 5 minutes to play, 4 minutes. 41 minutes here in the first half. 2-2 score. 4 different goal scores of those 4 goals. Short, flicked. Second shot rises above. It was Epitime. Or actually, I believe Cencione. Ballon. Holmes can't get it back on the combination. Gonzalez in the middle. Away, no one's there. For Ironbound, Mitchell. Half turn. Lynch. Gonzalez. Amaya can't, well, he won the challenge originally, but not official possession. Wesley. Holmes can't connect there. The pass, Passaic. Abreu. Neme sees Oliveira. Tried to spin and pass at the same time. Ball's out. Throw in. Closing down the end of the first 45. Lozano sees Amaya, pass behind. The area was in the channel. Oliveira is playing striker at the moment with Alvarez on the right wing, which is a switch between those two from the start. Lozano, not a good ball from Kuwait. Lozano, Karam back to him, gets it out wider. Alvarez into the box, out for a moment. Oliveira fakes one pass. Now to Abreu, left foot shot, not a lot on it, and Kuwait will see the shot through. Oliveira goes through the back of the defender. Foul. Oliveira through Ash. Mitchell, half turn. Cencione had to pick up his head quickly. Amaya. Early step in, slide tackle clean by Mendoza. Amaya goes right over the top of Mendoza. Sencion. Right wing for Passaic. Into extra time at the end of the first half. Epitime, he'll be allowed to shoot. Good catch. Sabadin stung well and made the catch look easy. That was actually Ash with the shot. Abreu. Alvarez has it, sees Lozano. Wants Lozano to run. Away from Wesley. Lozano tries a quick move. Sort of a step over. Corner. Corner here at the end of the half. Oliveira spinning, and that's going to go straight out of play. No service there on the corner. End of the first half here, 2-2 score. There's been a response. Ironbound led both times and then was tied by Passaic. Goals here by Neme and Alvarez for Ironbound. Goals by Vizcaíno and Tabone for Passaic, having a 4-goal first half. We'll have here rolling in the Save of the Month nominees from the month of April here on Game and Frame, and following that, plays of the week from last weekend.
Punched out by Spielvogel. Burkhart fires! Oh, that was off the bottom of the bar!
Gomez, his first touch. Drop now for Munoz, first time. Munoz, what a save that is! From the right hand of P. Wenzel into the crossbar and out for a corner.
This kick. Into the box! Oh, what a save! Zadone with a great one-handed save! His first time with a sighted goal, gets past two, takes a shot, and Nish does so well to meet the shot, tipping the ball over the bar.
On the back end, speculative effort that's gonna fall for someone in the box. Oh, very nearly. A reaction save forced from Caporales.
Blocks that cross from Puig. Sharifi now fires! Another save by Kazun! That's his third in the half!
Quick release for Hernandez. You know Hernandez is gonna get there. Got some work to do. It's one man taking on an army, and it is Hernandez! He took on hell with a squirt gun, and he quenched the flames! Justine Nunez Hernandez, an impressive stamp on the match.
Boxy. There's a shot, and Kazun beats it away again!
About it. They don't want to let this opportunity pass without equalizing. Fake shot, fake. The third shot, low and a goal! A couple dummies and a low shot makes this game 1-1.
Right side, isn't it? Can he bend it around the wall? He's gone for it, and it's tipped over the crossbar. Lovely fingertip save by Perez. Let's see if it's enough to stop them. Joe Holland Once again, Perez called into action.
Now trot, cross. Oh my word! What a goal! What a team goal from New York International!
Back to the captain with a lot of space. Crossed inside, using his chest. Aristotle Zazulin to the rescue! As now his defensive expertise put to the test. Diaz trying to shield the ball away from Diallo. Diallo squeezing past. Still with the assist! Goal! South Bronx United!
The ball is back into play. Beautiful work, Winder with the nutmeg.
Move here. This is Waring again. Waring puts it into the middle. Doggart! Doggart! They can't clear it off the line! Orson Doggart puts the finishing touch.
Shango can't quite keep it. Yo, pick it up. Dangerous area. Malachi with a shot. Beautiful save from the keeper.
Now he's on. Kamara's on sides. Kamara gets around the keeper. This could be it. Could finish. It's 2. That's the final whistle. Polonia seals the deal. In the last kick of the game. What an effort there by Kamara.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division I programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
We're back live, about to start the second half. A little bit of clouds in the background. It's a nice temperature right now here to start the second half. Had the sun in the first half. 2-2 score. Both teams, of course, obviously scoring 2 goals. Ironbound scored the first of either set, 1-0 and 2-1. Only time playing Passaic was back in the fall of 2024, since that was their first time here in Premier. This is their second ever matchup in the regular season. There's a foul. We got an early free kick. Vizcaíno is there as a decoy, wide, well wide to the left by Gonzalez. Goal kick here for Sabadin. They'll go short, Chung. Abreu, wider to Lozano. Foul. Blocked. Oliveira, goal kick. Kroek. Up a teammate. Down the line, Wesley. Great pace, he's gonna get there. Chung and Alvarez defending. Lozano will make his way towards the back line as well. Senshin. Second ball! Saves Sabadin! He parries it away. It stays in and now goes out for a corner. Best save of the night goes to Kevin Sabadin. Gets it with the gloves to his left. Corner, back post. Sabadin leaves it. Header will go way behind. Mendoza got the touch. Valon goes up to the front line, Nime. Ash trying to keep it away from Ironbound, Abreu. Ash pushes him further back. Second ball stays possession for Ironbound. Lozano making his way towards the corner. Put that one into the area, or that was the target, blocked away by Wesley. Trying to turn Oliveira. Not allowed by Passaic. Hold up play to Bone. They'll move it right. Ash can't keep it in. Holmes, easy throw. Escobar Leon. Holmes. Pass was into the box. Move still can't be made forward. Valon takes some steps into midfield. Great pass. Offside. Thought he came run onto position Alvarez, but the hand was raised before the flag by Mendoza. He knew it. Neme. Escobar Leon. One off. Mendoza. Can he keep it from being a corner? It's a throw. Right at the corner flag. It's left for Holmes. Bounced. Sencion. Header into Ironbound's territory. First to Bone, but not from the header. Sabadin. It would have been first to Bone. Sabadin comes way out of his 18-yard box to make the play. Escobar Leon chips. Mitchell. Mendoza fakes out Oliveira. Mendoza now up for Epitime, who originally was upset that Gonzalez didn't play the ball behind, then stopped his momentum after Mendoza had decided to then play the ball up to the winger. Epitime on the turn. Can he get by Lozano? He goes down. They're going to call a free kick just outside the box. Yellow card on Lozano. I don't know if Amaya just got one for dissent. I believe the referee showed 2 yellow cards. Lozano stays in, so it's not 2 on Lozano, because then we would have seen a red. But a yellow shown, I believe, to Amaya, and of course, Lozano for the original foul. It is just outside the box. Ironbound's lucky that wasn't a penalty kick, because after the foul, Epitime's momentum was, of course, inside the box, but the foul occurred outside. That's where the ball is placed. Two-man wall, over, headers out by Holmes. Foul, advantage played. Sencion into the box, shooting, blocked, and Abreu tracks it. It's a throw. Now the referee will assess. It's Lozano, a red card. I didn't even realize that it was Lozano who had the foul after the yellow here. And that is not smart by Frank Lozano, because he's off with the second yellow card in just a few minutes, and Ironbound are going to play with 10. Referee played advantage because the ball was inside the box and clearly an opportunity to shoot. And the player is down for Passaic. We'll see if he needs to be taken off, as was Diaz for Ironbound in the first half. So Lozano, more importantly, off with a red card after 2 yellows, equaling the red. Player's up to his feet. Looked to be Lynch, who went down number 8. And it looks like we're good. Doesn't need to go off the pitch, at least from original indication. After all that, remember, we've got a corner coming up, or a throw-in. It is a corner for Vizcaíno to take, the goal scorer for the first goal of the night for Passaic. Opportunity here to get a 1-goal lead. Vizcaíno, good ball, header, just too tall for Gonzalez. Tabone. Shot. Sabadin, excellent catch. He flew through the air and caught it in one motion. Second big save for Sabadin, keeping it 2-2. Balón. Balón looks to switch it. He will. Low pass, gets to Oliveira pretty quick. Sees the run of Neme. In front of the pass is Mitchell. Throw in here for Ironbound. Holmes takes it down, control, Abreu, half turn, away from 2 defenders, but not before it's poked off and dispossessed. And now Abreu just pulled down one of Passaic's players. That's a yellow now on Edgar Abreu. Third yellow card shown to Ironbound in this quarter of an hour of the second half. Brought down Gonzalez. And Ironbound need to be careful with these fouls. The referee is not going to be light with these yellow cards so far. At least that's what he's shown so far. Mendoza. Now Amaya just fouled Vizcaino after the pass was played. It's not a yellow card, but it's a foul. And played back to the spot for a free kick. And now a trip over the ball by Vizcaino with Mendoza. It's a little awkward there. Goal kick here for Sabadin. Ironbound would like to thank its sponsors, M Parts Worldwide, Salt Athletic, Heritage Barbershop, Reek Creations, Wiss & Company LLP, and lastly, Alliance Orthopedics and Footy Shop. With that as well, today's Game in Frame broadcast is sponsored by Salt Athletic. Salt have made the world's freshest, most advanced cleat bag. The air case uses antimicrobial technology to block smell, making for odor-free car rides and houses. Salt is offering the Game in Frame community an exclusive discount. Scan the QR code to get 10% off and keep it fresh. Vizcaino. Almost at a great angle for Sencion. Offside. Substitution here for Ironbound. It'll be their second. First was the injury for Diaz, which is when Holmes came on in the first half. It's going to be Jasser Amaya. Also see a new defender on. Or that was for Amaya, excuse me. It's number 3, Daniel Velasquez. So we're going to change it up. Ballon, long ball, Neme. Going one-on-one. Second defender comes. Vizcaino, foul, Neme. Sencion back to goal. Or back to Ironbound's goal. To be clear. Lynch. So you can see it's a back 3. It bounces. Wesley. Can he get behind? Wesley. Blocked out. Corner. Trying to figure out the formation here by Ironbound. I'm not sure if Vallone has stepped into midfield or if he's acting as in that play type. He'd be as a number 6 with Escobar Leon in midfield, and then as a number 10 Abreu, or if it's a back 3 with wing backs and then 2 forwards with those 3 in the middle. Edge of the box, over. Sencion, still 25 yards out. First time touches from Passaic. Counter. Neme, 3-on-3. Rolls it. Escobar Leon. Oliveira lets it sit. Doesn't have the pace there to beat out Wesley. Epitime checks his shoulder. He goes down. Valone. It does look like Valone now is a midfielder. Velasquez and Chung with Holmes and Alvarez. So Alvarez is replacing Lozano. Valone, Escobar Leon, and Abreu are in the middle with Neme and Oliveira, who will go up as forwards with the ball. Against the ball, they're going to act as wingers, defending. 10 men, again, with Lozano's red card. That's Ash, sorry. Good defending, stood up by Holmes. Corner. Back post, punched, and over the top. Here's a sub, first of the night for Passaic. While the sub is going on, I'll give you the tune-ins for tomorrow, starting with Nyack versus Penn Cyprians. This is the final match weekend for the Metropolitan Conference of the APSL. That is at 12:15. Excuse me, sorry about that. We have Long Island Rough Riders playing AC Connecticut at 3:30 tomorrow. That is the women's team in the USL Metro. Passed away. We'll get back to play and tune-ins in a second. Sencion, Sabon, checks. It's a shot and it goes through the grain and through everyone. Penn Cyprians versus Lansdowne. That is at 5 p.m. tomorrow. That is in the USASA Amateur Cup semifinals, and both those teams obviously playing in the APSL and then in this cup as well. Then Long Island Rough Riders versus Ironbound in USL 2 Metro at 6 p.m. next, I'm sorry, that's this weekend in Long Island. We'll have Ironbound for their first match next weekend, and then finally Doxa versus Kid Super Samba at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. So 2 games there at 8 p.m. That is the final decision on the relegation battle in the APSL Metropolitan Conference. The loser of that match is down to the CSL. The winner stays up, and depending on results tomorrow will depend on if a team is in the 11th place knockout. That we'll get to that tomorrow night. Full details on what could happen, but please tune in for all 4 of those matches tomorrow. Ash lays it. Too short, maybe. Shot. Sabaton down to his right, making a 3rd save. And now he'll cover. To the right. Neme behind. Neme. Can he make it a 1-goal lead? Neme, a little wide angle. Puts it through. Never made it close to a shot on goal, but they're going to need a chance like that to make it 3-2 down a man. Going to need runs from either Neme or Oliveira, excuse me. 2 subs coming on for Ironbound. This will be substitutions 3 and 4. It'll be Oliveira as one of the subs to go off. As well as Abreu. So changes up front for Ironbound. It is 16th Matthew Agodello See him up at striker. We'll get the right winger in a second. I think it's JP Gonzalez, 15, John Gonzalez, but I'll confirm that in a minute. It just looks like that from up here. Has played a lot of striker so far this season, now on the wing. Step up from Chung. Ash leaves it out. Stay with a throw-in for Passaic. Vizcaíno. Mitchell, short pass, gets it back. Sanchion wedges, no one's there. "20 minutes to play, approaching the 70th minute. Being done, 20 minutes to go, and then added time after that. 2-2 game, no goals in the first 25 of the second half. Neme, can he get around the shoulder of Ash? Defender keeps it with Passaic. Outside of the foot, crucial there for Lasquez. Escobar Leon, trying to be patient, didn't have runners in front of him. Neme crossing. Wesley gets back. Handoff. Ironbound wins possession. Valon shooting from 30 yards out, takes a deflection and in. I think it hit Mendoza. It's a ricochet goal for Valon. A debut home goal for Matias Valon, who steps into midfield after starting as a center back, and he's given Ironbound a 1-goal lead as they're down a man with under 20 to play. So here's life for Ironbound. Now they got to finish out a result. Looking for win number 3. See there how awkward that was for Kuwait. He started moving to his left. It looked like it was going to be an easy save. And then all of a sudden he's scrambling and he can't get back to it. It wasn't a full touch, so I think that goal should be given to Valon, not as an own goal. But we'll see, of course, what the official scoring is when the goals come in tomorrow. Epitime, handball. Referee says play on. And I think now he's gotten the call. I'm not sure what exactly was going on there to not whistle that dead first, but either way, Ironbound has the ball. Agudelo. Also a new name here for Ironbound, Agudelo. Holmes. Can't be kept. Trying to spin out of there was Holmes on the dribble. Tabone, Epitime. Chung will have to come over. Other defenders go towards the middle. Epitime, as he's shown the goal line. Chung will take that as a win. There was a little bit of space, but he might have gotten a touch actually, as Epitime tried a centering pass. No matter what, it was grabbed by Sabedin. Thread is gone. Foul. Referee says no, got the ball. Thought there was one on Velasquez. Sorry about that. Holmes. Balón. The goal scorer that's broken it to 3-2. Agudelo. It's been on this left side. Not really a striker at the moment. True striker just based on how it's looking. beside Gonzalez. Valone in the passing lane. Gonzalez calling for it from Chung. He'll get it. Turn pass. Alvarez attacks. Overlap. Gonzalez only has Neme in the box. Corner. Blocked out by Mitchell with his left foot. But it's corner. Remind you again to go vote on our Instagram page. Nominees of the 6 candidates that we rolled at halftime. Vote the name of your favorite save of the month from the month of April, and we will reveal the winner tomorrow morning. The winner also gets a salt bag for their cleats. Not only recognition, but yeah, save of the month. We love the importance here to give out the nominees. We do goal of the month and save of the month, so please go vote on our post on our Instagram page and comment in the comment section. Voting ends tomorrow at midnight, so it goes throughout the entire weekend. So still over 24 hours, inside 28 hours left of voting. Substitution here. Corner now attempt for Ironbound. Left foot service. Kuwait punches. Counter. Wesley in the channel. Not played to him yet. Will a shot come in? It will! Off the crossbar. It's actually the crossbar of the field goal post. It's out of play. Goal kick for Sabaton. That was the best strike of the second half, but it wasn't on goal. I believe Alexi Velasquez has come on for Ironbound, wearing the number 18. Here's a touch. Don't have an 18, but I believe it's Alexi Velasquez, excuse me. Number 14 as well has come in for Passaic. That is Ali Chelik. Sees near the ball there. Vizcaino wanted the other substitute. We'll try and get the number of as quick as possible. One off. Good tackle. Gonzalez. I believe it's Jack Bejarano, number 7, who's in at the wing spot. Wesley keeps it in play. Didn't allow a corner. But Ironbound keep it. Shooting from range. Caught in the hands of Kuwait. Kuwait didn't contact it right. It's given away. Velasquez leaves it off. Valone. You can hear teammates saying, keep the ball. Whose is it? Assistant. Doesn't really give a firm call. And I guess it's been given as a throw-in for Passaic. Inside the last quarter of an hour. One goal deciding the two. 3-2. Sabaton gets it away. Chelik. Bejarano. Midfield now, Vizcaino. Vizcaino needs an option. Wider. Epitime. Epitime. Feet. Quick. Over. Sabaton leaves it as he watches it over. Still in play. Wesley. Recycled to Vizcaino. See here, everyone behind the ball for Ironbound. Defending down a man and up a goal. They've been pushed back in. Now Alvarez will have to defend Wesley. Alvarez starting the night as a forward, will end it as a defender. Wesley can't get to the end line because of Ironbound's defense. It's a throw-in. Substitution again for Passaic. Going off is Wesley. Probably a new player on this left side. Bejarano throw towards the edge of the box. Second ball. Squared. Vizcaino rolls it. Blocked. It deflects. Goal line. Just kept in. Bejarano opens up for a shot off the back of Alvarez. Sabanin comes over. Doesn't have it. He's out of his goal. And out of the box. Sabanin didn't get it clean. Not an issue at the moment. Epatime. Ash has to check his feet. Ball's underneath. Vizcaino. Cross. Free header. It was a pass attempt. Agudelo. Swing and a miss. But it's a pass to Gonzalez. And now up into space. Escobar Leon one-on-one with Mendoza. Mendoza got the ball. It's a throw-in for Ironbound. Inside 20 yards of the goal. To the left side for Passaic. And Sabanin's holding his face, or his head. I'm not sure if he was cut. But the trainer is coming out. The assistant saw it. He's on the pitch. And now the head referee will as well check on Kevin Sabanin. So hopefully Sabanin's all right. So Sabanin was checked on. He's okay. We'll play on. There's going to be a few minutes for injuries here at the end of the second half. So it's going to be more than 90 to defend Ironbound. Here they have it off a throw. Gonzalez. Two defenders. Throw in again for Ironbound. Scrap for it. And now the player is down, grabbing the ankle or his foot. Ironbound. Can't tell who that is from all the way over here. Eight minutes to go. Ash. Vizcaino picks up his head. There's two runners. Bejarano. Sabanin stays in goal. Bejarano kills square to shoot it. Kicked out by Sabanin. Keeps the 1-goal lead. Biggest save of the night based on situation. And now Velasquez pulling Tabone. Tabone pushed away Velasquez. Referee saw the foul. Velasquez apologized, but Tabone didn't care. Seems like the situation is dealt with. Free kick. Vizcaíno. Shooting. It rises too tall. Sabatin gave it a look. And he comes down awkwardly. He was slow to get up, but I think he's all right. Free kick wasted by Passaic. Plays it short. Daniel Velasquez. Holmes up the touchline. That's last off Holmes. Wanted a foul. It's a throw-in. Chelik. Wide, Epitime. Will go right at Alexi Velasquez. Turns him. Ash. Overlap. Cross. Too tall. Still in play, though. Not a goal kick. Never angled out. Back into the mixer. And now this time, it's gone. Oh, it was touched by Ironbound. Excuse me. Corner for Passaic. Low. Popped up in the air. Sabatin punches with a player right on him. So we'll do it again. That's going to fly away, except for a bicycle attempt by Bejarano. Trying for the slip-in pass. No good. Chelik. Alvarez missed it. Ball came up high on Bejarano. No hand. Bejarano. Nice move. Tipped in. Mitchell. Nowhere close to the goal. He never opened his foot wide enough just to direct it. You can see his intent, but he stayed too far around it, and it's not close to Sabatin in a goal. Sub for Ironbound. Dylan Sousa, number 20, who is on. Just a couple minutes remaining. Gonzalez. Ironbound trying to hold on. Again, everyone behind the ball for Ironbound. Sencion picks up his head. Clipped. Clever. Mendoza. He'll join the attack. Or actually, it's Chelik, excuse me. Beautiful feet. Chelik again. Now knocked off his foot. Gonzalez being chased. He didn't see the play originally, but kept it very well. Mendoza runs into midfield. Tabone. Away from Holmes. Sencion! Sabatin! 3-3. He never got there. I thought Sabatin might get out in front of Sencion, and it's Babone. He'll have a tap in. And now it's 3-3. His second of the night. He's on a brace. And Passaic may have just gotten a point and taken 2 away from Ironbound. (3-3). Still a few minutes to go. Sousa was closest there for Ironbound. 3-3 score. It's been the same thing. Ironbound would break the tie, and they would be leveled again by Passaic. They might want more. Epitime. Overlap Ash. Now opens up. About 12 yards out, near the penalty spot. Mendoza. Skips up on Bejarano. One more pass. It's in. Sabatin didn't grab it cleanly. Away. Ironbound just to clear out. Still down a man. Tie game now, and they're behind the ball. Vizcaíno. The wind is picking up. Some debris here on the pitch, on the edge. Celik, ball roll. Pass inside. Couldn't get it there. Tabone. Long range shot by Velasquez. And it took a deflection, so Kuwait lost it out. Gonzalez, now he's going to get a yellow card here for dissent. He wanted a yellow on Kuwait for throwing the ball away and not giving it to Gonzalez. See what it means to him, and it's going to be a yellow card to Gonzalez. Can Ironbound get a winner? We're in past the 90th into the 91st. Alexi Velasquez, touch up! Velasquez to win it, and he's put it across the mouth of the goal. It never went on goal. He had a goal there if he was able to just put it a little bit to the left. He had beaten Kuwait. That close to a win for Ironbound. Now Ironbound have to defend and get the ball back. One minute gone in extra time. This will be in behind. Bejarano behind Alvarez. Chung will get back. Bejarano has a man in the middle. He'll keep it. Other side of the box. Ash wide open. He'll have a free play. Doesn't get rid of it quickly. In the middle. Sabatin in a full dive. Got a touch. Out for a corner. So close there for Passaic on the counter. Gusts of wind here. I believe that's Vizcaíno with his left foot. At the near post to defender, Velasquez and Sabatin covering the back post. 5 in the box for Passaic. Marcus Hackett will substitute in. A defender here to keep the 1 point with the score 3-3. Up. Sabatin tries to catch. I think the wind took that behind. Another corner. Tabone will take this on the left wing. Flip the play. Header by Mitchell. There was no one marking him, and he's missed it well up high and wide. Sabatin, maybe his final goal kick. Hackett replaces Alvarez at right back. That's the usual position for Hackett, who played back in 2024, so just last year for Ironbound. Valone, as Passaic aren't careful enough. Gonzalez, can they find one at the death? In behind, Valone, centered. Can there be a winner? Not cleanly shot, but it was off Passaic, and now it's a corner for Ironbound. Left wing. I mean, that is sitting there on a winning platter for Ironbound, and there's no clean shot. 94 minutes are done. Gonzalez is taking his time. I don't know if that's a clear instruction for a tie, a draw, I should say. We're in the 95th minute, and he's taking his good old time trying to take this corner. And the referee says, let's go. And the wind actually took that ball, but everything before that was slow. Now the referee says to Passaic to calm down. This has taken almost a minute. Gonzalez in! Almost an Olympico. Just punched out by Kuwait. That would have went in if there's no one standing there. Obviously, they have defenders on the goalkeeper. Is Ash onside? It's Sencion, excuse me. Sencion, one-on-one with Sabatin. Already made a one-on-one save earlier. Crossed, and it's wide. Marcus Hackett might have just saved a point. And what would have been a loss for Ironbound. That's right at the back post sitting. You want to talk about a platter that I was talking about with Ironbound's miss? That's even more. It's not a platter, that's a plate. And I have no idea how that was missed. The switching back and forth in these last 5 or 6 minutes of the extra time. Referee still says we're not done. Sabatin distributes to the right, wide open, outside of his foot. Mitchell, it's out. It's goal kick. Alexi Velasquez thought it was in. Was waiting for either a corner flag or a goal kick. And now a yellow card to Alexi Velasquez. That's another yellow for dissent, not even for a foul on Ironbound in the second half, arguing calls. It'll go to Mitchell. And now Sergio Nobre, the head coach of Ironbound, is talking to the referee. I don't know if there was a ball on the pitch or if he wanted to talk about something. If he wanted to talk about something, it probably would have been the last play. The fourth official's over there as well. And Sergio Nobre is going to get a yellow card. And just keep adding the yellow cards here tonight for Ironbound. Just been that type of second half. Haven't liked the calls from the referee, right or wrong. Throw in for Passaic. We're going to continue. Up. Sabatin judges it wide. Now it's over. 3-3. Back and forth game. Counterattacks. Plenty of free kicks and yellow cards. It's a point for both. 10 points for Passaic. 9 points on the season after 6 matches for Ironbound. 2 wins, 3 draws, and a loss so far in their 6 results. Both teams score 1 in the second half. It was number 14, a home debut there for Valone. And unfortunately, they were able to draw 1 point for both. And that's it here from Eddie Moraes Stadium at Eastside High School here in Newark. That's done here on Game and Frame. Thanks for watching.